Welcome to Motive of Matter, where neuroscience meets the criminal mind. Here, we explore the psychological and neurological elements that may shape extreme human behavior, not to excuse, but to understand. Today's episode takes us inside the case of John Leonard Orr. Before we begin, this episode touches on arson and murder. While we explore the psychology behind Orr's actions, we never lose sight of those he harmed and the lives lost behind each fire. We share our sympathies with the families and friends of the victims. Born in 1949 in California, Orr spent much of his early life exposed to authority, but not oversight. Even in high school, he was described as controlling, manipulative, and unable to adhere to the rules. Behavior that would follow him into adulthood. Some colleagues recall Orr bragging about predicting fires before they happened. But there was no infrastructure to challenge that compulsion. He wasn't the type to break easily, but he wasn't one to bend either. Before entering fire investigation, Orr applied to LAPD and LA County Sheriff. Both rejected him. Standard psychological screenings flagged severe red lights. Emotional instability, need for control, lack of impulse regulation, and difficulty accepting orders. One evaluation noted that Orr was too hungry for control to serve loyally. From there, he shifted to firefighting, a world with less scrutiny and more praise. Serial control became rewarded. Over 2 decades, dozens of suspicious fires roared across Southern California. Orr was frequently first on scene, touted as a hero who solved cases. Yet, investigators later discovered a pattern: Orr's presence at major fires, often before his official call came in. In 1990, after multiple fire scenes showed consistent ignition methods using accelerant and residues, investigators began to suspect an unusual link. The fire investigator was lighting fires to then extinguish them. At trial, Orr maintained his innocence, refusing standard psychological examinations. But prosecutors brought in former colleagues, behavioral profilers, and forensic investigators. Their testimony revealed a narcissistic hero complex. He craved credit, control, and recognition. Pyromania-like impulses, tension building before fires, relief afterward. Frontal lobe disinhibition, poor impulse control and empathy. No MRI scans or formal clinical diagnoses were made, but expert witnesses painted a clear picture. Orr's need to be the hero masked a darker neurological compulsion. John Leonard Orr exemplifies the complex intersections of brain, behavior, and power. He wasn't just a firefighter or a criminal, he was a conflicted individual whose neurological impulses were fed by social praise and structural blind spots. If we want to prevent future violence, we must confront the science, not shy away from it. We study the brain, not to justify, but to intervene, before it's too late. Motive of Matter will continue to explore criminal psychology with empathy, ethics, and evidence. New episodes every week. Thanks for watching, and stay curious.